Yo guys, what's up? My name is Zaprovic, and today I'll be showing you my Minecraft survival world. I know it's not, this has never been recorded. This is actually my first video on YouTube, and I really hope you like this world because it's very, I got a lot of stuff in here, and I'm gonna try to show you everything, uh, very detailed. Okay, so I hope you enjoy it, and we're just starting here at the spawn chunks. As you see, they are a little bit flat. Well, not at all, but they're just kind of a little bit flat. Because I've been trying to flatten all up because I want to set a very powerful iron farm. Because this one here is actually not producing quite much, and I don't know why. Because you know, well, I have 3 villagers on each spot. There's a zombie, something never despawns, and well, uh, guns should always be falling like constantly every 30 seconds or so, but I don't know, they've been falling like probably 50 up to 1 minute, and sometimes they don't even spawn. I go out to my base, do some other stuff, and when I came back, they're just like has been producing just 5 ingots, literally 5 up to 10 ingots just so far. At this time, it hasn't produced quite much since the last time I've been here, because I've been here just a couple minutes. But yeah, I think this farm is kind of broken. There's something going on here. I don't know exactly what it is, but I'm just gonna figure that out later. Well, actually not later. I'm just gonna tear all that off. I'm just gonna build a new one, probably in the middle of it. And let me show you uh, the spawn chunk area. Well, the spawn chunks are this one's the one in green, and well, I guess this one the red outline here it's the laser chunks, but I'm not very sure because I don't really know what that brown outline is. So I'm just gonna leave that to you. Just leave it on the comments. What do you think, or if you know, what are this exactly? This red and brown outlines. I know this one's here, the green one are the spawn chunks, but I don't know what the red and browns are. I'm just gonna leave that over you guys just to consult it. So yeah, I've been trying to flatten all up. It's gonna take a lot of time doing this by parts. Especially what took a long time was to turn on all this mountain because there was a huge mountain here and I haven't even uh, finished tearing it down. I'm just gonna do that eventually, but not now because you know mountain is quite big. And yeah, and I wanna also convert everything into grass pad because mobs did not spawn in grass pads. I know there are caves inside, but I'm just gonna take care of those later. I'm not sure how. I've been using a lot of torches recently. In this one, for example, let me show you. In this one here, to see, I've been torching out a lot and using this mod. I'm sorry, I told the spawn chunks. Sorry, spawn chunks. This is like level. You by using this mod, I just be sure there's not a single, you know, spot where mobs could eventually spawn. So that's fine. But I'm pretty sure I'm missing a lot of caves, especially this one's here, and I don't have any torches with myself now. Just gonna leave that for later. So yeah, this is actually everything on the spawn chunks. There's not actually pretty much here, just a broken iron farm. But don't want to have too much things here because I don't want to lag out my world. So yeah, I hope you like this spawn chunks, and I hope they will be better for last time. Okay, now I think it's time to go to the base. So we're just gonna hop into the portal. This one here, this is gonna take us to a bridge, or not a bridge, it's a boat pad, an ice pad. It's actually pretty long. This one is the longest one I have. It took me a lot of time to build it, especially because at the time I built this one, I didn't have much resources. Sorry, you know my English is kind of weird, so just sorry for that. So yeah, I didn't have didn't have many resources at the moment, so I just had to yeah take myself some time to build this. But yeah, I think it's actually worth it because it's very fast. As you see, we just hop back into here. It's very fast, very efficient. I just need a boat. You just get to the base in a couple of seconds, and it's just fine. Okay, so what you see there I'm gonna leave that for later. That's a gold farm. It's not quite finished, especially this last part, the square one. Not quite finished because I don't really know what to decorate there. But I'm gonna shoot that later. I don't. Just sorry for having spoiled you that, but it's fine. Just it's gonna be much worth it if you see it from the very inside. Okay, so here we have the nether hub. I know it's not a big nether hub. I'm trying to think about a way of doing this so that ghasts will not spawn here, because sometimes ghasts spawn here and they're very annoying because they broke my lightning rods or some couple blocks here. So it's very annoying. I'm trying to think something about using glass or so, but I'll leave that for later. So here we have a road to the end. This one's for raid farm. I have this one's for guardian farm, and of course that one says sponges, right? And I've been trying to decorate. I think it's actually miswritten, right? That C shouldn't go there. Sorry. And as you see, each pet has its own decoration. This one's of course made up of prismarine and bluish colors. This one's made up of end blocks, and I added a couple of blackstone just to represent the blackness of the Enderman, just for that, and just to give a little touch of it because I don't want it to be very purplish and or yellowish, whatever. This one, the raid farm, I'm not sure what to do in here, so I've just never think about what to do here. And the sponges, not at all. I have no idea what to do here. If you have some ideas, just leave that in the comments, and I'll be glad to hear you guys, especially for this one, sponges, and raid farm. I think raid farm is actually a little bit easier to do, but this one just super arbitrary. I don't know how to decorate sponges off. So yeah. I'll be glad to hear you all in the comments. Tell me what to use. Have some cool and creative ideas. I'll leave them in. Okay, so what I think it's gonna be next, it's gonna be the garden farm, just because there's not too much in there and the path is just super short. I'm gonna show you. Just place our plot here and just go straight up, and we're gonna get there. You see the portal is just like literally there, and you see you can from here see the the pets and the gold farm, so it's fairly close. You're just gonna hop up here. I'm gonna show you my garden farm. It's not actually that effective. Oh, let me take out the particles because they decrease minimal. Yeah. 59, 69. Okay, it's going well. It produces quite a lot, but I've been using a lot of this guys for sea lanterns, especially. As you see, I haven't even rocket a lot. Those all of this chests are pretty much full. It's not the best farm in the world, but it's actually pretty cozy, pretty easy to make. And I'm thinking about decorating here in the very inside. Okay, I forgot to tell you something. The outside of the farm is covered all with soul sand. I covered all the temple with soul sand, so the gardens will just bubble up to the top and then just be funneled here into this part here. So this is how it actually works. There's not too much to show in here. It's not too much stuff to show you. Just a bunch of bats and a couple of torches. So yeah, I hope you like it. It's not something to like that much, but just it's pretty fine, I guess. Okay, now we're going to hop to the raid farm. I told later that we're gonna see the base first, but the base is quite big, and I have a kind of surprise to show you there. I'm just gonna leave that for later. And raid farm is actually just a single thing, and just pretty easy to show all the stuff. So we're just gonna go there and show it to you. This path is not actually that long at all. As you can see, we can see uh, you can see from here the gold farm and the tunnel for the end. So this guy is actually very close as well. As you see, we got here pretty fast, and we're just gonna hop into the portal and show the farm. This farm is actually very effective. I love this farm because it produces quite a lot. Oh, let me sleep. it produces quite a lot, and well, of course, this one's AFK, and but you need Bad Omen for it. Yeah, you know the deal with this. You need Bad Omen, then you just you get stranded yourself here. Wait for the clock to uh, activate this trapdoor. You're just gonna activate, and then deactivate again. You're just gonna let you fall into a pressure plate. We're just gonna activate the piston. We're just gonna pull you back in here all the way to the top, and I'm just gonna launch a raid. And when the raid is active, a bunch of mobs are gonna come here. You're gonna need an auto clicker just for click all the time. And very important, if you want to AFK for a long time, you will need a beacon with regeneration. You don't actually need strength or resistance. The main thing you need here is regeneration, because as you're constantly moving, you're gonna eventually die out of hunger. It actually happened to me once, and I lost some elytras here because some of the things just jump up into the hoppers and they got funneled into here. My nether stuff didn't got melted because it's netherite. Netherite doesn't burn in fire, but a pair of elytras burned, a bunch of golden carrots, a bunch of other stuff. I was really pissed. So yeah, you have to be careful with that. Remember to use a regeneration beacon. It's very important if you want to stay here. And well, now I don't have too much emeralds. I used to have a lot. I have so much emeralds that all of these guys were filled, and a bunch of other emeralds were being burning fire. So yeah, it produces a lot of emeralds. It also produces quite a little bit of redstone, but produces much more than this guy's glowstone, glowstone dust, right? It also produces a lot of sticks. I don't know what to do with all these guys. Probably a lot of torches and spider eyes and glass bottles. Produces a bunch of stuff. But if you want a very powerful source of redstone, this is not the best. I recommend you to do a witch farm. I haven't done one because I haven't had too much time for it, but I'm eventually planning to do one to make a big perimeter and make it as effective as it can be. So I hope you like this farm. This farm was made by Razework. Go check his videos. He actually makes very amazing and compact and creative farms. Most of my farms are actually from him and Mango. I'm going to show you my Mango's farms as well later. But yeah, I strongly recommend you to check out Razework's work because he's a brilliant guy. He's very expert with redstone, and strongly recommend it to you. Okay, so what I think we're gonna see next is the base. I'm gonna show you the end first because I don't remember where I set my respawn bed. I just don't remember it, and I don't want to use the respawn anchors because I just don't want to use them. So I'm gonna show you the end later and the base. The base has actually got a lot of stuff. I got a very cool thing to show you there, and in process of expanding it. So we're just gonna hop into the portal and enter the base. We're gonna be stranded into the house. We got a bunch of horses here. I actually have the 35 different type of horses that are in Minecraft. Well, not here. The 35 horses are. I think one is lost. I lost one. The other one is in the end. Well, in the end portal, and the other one is in my mob farm. So yeah, but I used to have the 35 different type of horses. It took me a lot of time, probably like 3 hours or so a day. Bunch of golden carrots spent on that, but it's gonna be worth it because I'm gonna make a barn for all of these guys, and I'm not gonna leave them here just because I don't know, they're very uncomfortable. I want them to have a cozy place where they can hang out together, talk, chat, whatever. So yeah, I'm gonna do that later. Here I have some cats, well, cat here, and some ducks. I have 4 ducks. I haven't name tagged them yet, but I have a bunch of cats. I actually have the 11 type of cats. This one's one of them. The other one's in the second floor. Here there's one in balcony here. There's actually another one here. the which one, the black one, the mischievous one. This is how I call it, mischievous one. This one, the notch one. Uh, well, this like beige one, the geopard one, like, and this one's good there. I have actually two notch cuts because I forgot I had a notch cut before, and I tamed this one. So yeah, that's why I have two notch cuts there. This is actually my favorite one because it's I love this color. It's like super epic gray. Yeah, I really love it. So this is the outside of my house. You see how it's actually very cool. I kind of like it. I designed it myself. Took me a lot of time, put a lot of effort trying to design the house, and I don't even actually use it that much. I just use my house for going to the nether, or sometimes sleeping, but not just for nothing else. So I decided to terraform all this mountain. I kind of planted it and placed a lot of blocks here using gravel, uh, because I want to like expand it a little bit. Just I want to make a usage of it. Yeah, I really want my house to be useful in some way. That's how that's how you say it. Okay, here we have a little picture with some birds. This one's actually I got name tags. This one's Ivor, Toribio, Oleg, and Fichi. Oh, there's actually another cat here, and there's a Nuzlocke. You cannot tame Nuzlocke, so I just have to lock him here because otherwise he's just gonna escape. I know it's not the most epic way of taming pets, but I wanted an ocelot, and there's a bunch of guys here on the outside of jungle. There's actually a jungle nearby here. I'm just gonna leave my ocelot there. He's actually very well behaved. He doesn't do any deal. He doesn't deal any damages at all. So he's just chilling there. Now the storage room. I've been putting a lot of effort in the storage room, and the floor right now it's not uh, the most beautiful thing, but because I've been tweaking and experimenting with some decorations, especially glass, because glass is a non-spawnable block, uh, and it kind of makes a very epic fog effect when you pile them with another type of glass, or leaving a block, a gap of air between them. So I've been experimenting a little bit, and I've been experimenting a little bit. So I'm just gonna have this floor eventually finished all up. As you see, the storage farm, it's got a lot of stuff to take care of. There's a bunch of things you can actually store here, from blocks to pretty much all the types, to dyes, and eventually food. I'm gonna put food in those set of chests. But as you see, I have everything like kind of order in some way. You have here stone, then granite, diorite, and andesite, and gravel, sand, dirt. I even store grass because I have like a bunch of space. Store soul sand, the nether blocks. Store glass, prismarine, wood type blocks. I don't store logs; I just store planks of it. I store here quartz, no, quartz. This is quartz, is a smooth one. Bricks and pillars. Four different types of blackstone. Even though I don't barely have much of it right now, but I have a piglin watering farm which trades me a lot of blackstone. So I'm just gonna. I said to myself, okay, eventually we're just gonna need to store a bunch of blackstone, so I just make four of them. Here we have end, and I even have honey and slime blocks because I have like a bunch of them because I've got a slime and a honey farm, and I'm gonna do a honeycomb farm because I think this block looks very cool for decorations. I had to store this ones here because if I store them right into their counterparts here, that meant I have to shift every chest by 3, and I didn't want it to do that because that would take a lot of time because there were just a bunch of stored things so far already there. So I said, okay, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna store them there. It looks fine. Doesn't harm anybody. So yeah. So here we have also very random blocks. Oh, actually forgot I got sandstone here. Okay. I have glowstone, sandstone, and mycelium, and there we got minerals. You see from emeralds to quartz. And you have some miscellaneous things like string or ladder, honeycombs, not honeycomb block, honeycomb, the wither roses, and even this chorus fruits. I think that's how they're called, something. Okay, and here I have all the color stuff from concrete. This is all concrete. I have also wool because I've got a wool farm, and also glass. I was thinking about storing terracotta as well, but I never use terracotta. I think it looks very ugly. So I'm just gonna I didn't want to, and it's just gonna be a lot of useless space for me. So I stored the things I mostly use, like glass and wool and concrete, and also the dyes because I'm planning to set a lot of dye farms in a flower uh, biome I have here on the outside of the house. And this one's gonna be for food or some things I actually forgot, or even for the 1.17 blocks, because 1.17 is coming really, well, not soon, but in a couple months. So yeah, as I was saying, 1.17 is coming into the next summer, probably in June, July 2021, and I'll need to have a lot of space for upcoming blocks like outer snow or archaeology stuff or copper, amethyst, all those guys. So yeah, I'll just have to be prepared myself for that. Okay, I think we have seen pretty much all the house. We got some shulker boxes here. So I think I'm gonna show you next is the concrete farm. It's not a farm, it's just spam a lot of concrete there. I'm just gonna produce it. It hasn't been finished decoration yet because I don't really know what to do. I kind of did this little mosaico here. It looks pretty decent, I would say. I wanted to do something colorful because this is a concrete farm and concrete is very colorful. Right now, I think I don't have too much. Well, actually a lot of black, a lot of white. Sorry, because all the concrete I've been converting him has been into the storage room already. So yeah, this is all the concrete farm or everything to show you here. Now we're gonna hop into this. Okay, you've seen this already here before in the last clip, and this is my trading hall. It's super big, super massive. It took me a lot of effort. It's quite not finished yet. I'm gonna show you the rear part. Uh, it's like hollow in some parts, and that's because this used to be a very long rectangle, and I didn't like it because all of my buildings were like super rectangles, were squared. And I wanted to do something different. So yeah, I thought about doing like an ellipsoidal room with a lid on it, with like a ellipsoid like seal, and it actually turned pretty good. I kind of like it, especially from very far top. You see, I can stand here and I can appreciate it. I can even appreciate it from the balcony actually. Sometimes I sit myself here with my cat and just appreciate how good this looks, and especially at night because there are some solar panels here which activate the these lights here at night, and it looks much more epic. Let's go now to the very inside. I'm going to show you. This is actually a link to a villager breeder. Here in the inside there's a villager breeder which funnels my villagers into that little trench there, which leads them um, to here. Sorry, to here. To a cage where they're gonna be waiting till they grow up, and when they grow up, they just come and stand here until I send them to the training hall. It's a pretty straightforward process. Uh, this farm is actually made by Logical Geek Boy. He's actually one of my favorite YouTubers when it is about redstone stuff because he's super creative and he has some very cool and interesting designs so far. I really recommend you to check it out, Logical Geek Boy, and yeah, I really recommend it. So here now we're on the inside. There's actually a second floor. I have my ender chest and my emerald shulker here with myself. So how does this work? Okay, uh, if I press this button, there's gonna be a villager is gonna be all set here, right? And I just have to put a workstation here right on top of him, and if I don't like his traits, I could just take it off and put it again, and so on, so on, so on, until I have the one I desired. And when it happens, I just click on this button. It's gonna activate this power rail, and it's gonna go into the training, into its training chamber, right? All this, like 100% of all of this part here was made by Electrical Geek Boy. As I told you, very creative guy. We'll go check that out again. So like 3 times, but I really want you guys to check him out. So first, I'm gonna show you, before showing you all the decorations, I'm gonna show you the second floor. Okay, second floor here. I don't actually know what to do here. I wanted to do like a trophy saloon, something. I want to put something here because I think it looks very epic, especially with the beacon. Yeah, but I don't. I'm not very sure how I want to do that. So I've been rethinking a little bit and trying to place like a huge pillar here just to put something epic in the middle. Nothing too fancy at all. And the glowstone gives a little very epic touch to the saloon as well. Okay, let's go. Let's hop back down and to the first floor where I have my villagers. Okay, this is the first floor. There's actually a ring of sea lanterns which lights up the second floor. This is actually meant to go to the second floor, not the ceiling here. But I think it looks good. If I don't like it eventually, I'm just gonna put a lot of slabs here just to cover it. And there are my villagers. So I know that there's a villager if the light is lit. You know, if there is no light, well, there's not gonna be any villager, and something has happened. I don't know. Was killed by an arrow or a zombie, whatever. I don't know. So it's very easy to see from here. Just press the zoom button to check how my villagers are, and well, as you see from there in the distance, there's some zombified villagers. I have to take care of them. Doesn't really make that much difference. Actually, better because I just have to cure them, and it'll be even cheaper. But they're still there. That's the important thing, especially with the librarians. I've been trying to set up a lot of librarians here because I want to have like the most powerful enchantments of all of Minecraft. So yeah, I've been putting a lot of effort into this. This took me a lot of like a month's preparation and resource gathering. And all villagers have their own name. This is Laplace, this is Zaprovic, Krzysztof, Pachabo. Like we got a bunch of names, pretty random names: Rakia, Livardo, Ludwig. I have some even Czech names here. I'm gonna show you this here. Where's the Czech name? Boshy Boy here, and Shiki. These are Czech names I found on the internet, whatever. But their names are pretty random. I usually when I came up with a pretty cool name for a villager, I just take note into my phone and just keep it there. And when I name tag them, I just you know put their name into themselves. So yeah, this is actually everything to see. I have some beacons for decoration, and in the middle got some very colorful base ones, and it got some emerald pit slorts here, which are above some sea lanterns, you know, just to give a little glow. And this fog effect, this is the one I was talking about you later. This is actually made up with gray and white. Yeah, gray and white make a very cool combination. Like kind of looks like a cliff from here, and I really loved it, so I just leave it out like that. Uh, yeah, try yourselves to make like this kind of decoration. Especially recommend this white and light gray combination. Also, lime, light green, and yellow looks very cool. And also, well, if you want some very cool pattern colors, like you can use cyan and light blue. It also looks very cool. Yeah, this is all the villager trading system. It's very cool. One of my biggest buildings in all my world. Actually, plan to be a bigger one. I'm gonna show you later, and I hope you like it.